Let's make an Amaretto Sour. Hello, my name is Bob, and behind the camera we've got Jason. Say hello, Jason.
Hello.
And today we are going to make an Amaretto Sour. Just to be clear, we are not professional barmen, so very occasionally you may just spot us making a few mistakes, but you do have to watch particularly carefully. Now, the thing about an Amaretto Sour is this particular recipe we're going to use is by Jeffrey Morgenthaler. Very long story about this, I'm going to make it very short. In the 70s and 80s, it became very popular to make a sour using a premix sour component. Jeffrey Morgenthaler came along and he got rid of that and then created one using individual ingredients of a much better quality. So that is the one that we're going to do today. Should we crack on with it?
I would.
Right, okay. So we're going to do this one. We're going to replace this lovely frosted glass, and we're going to put the shaker there. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to do the amaretto, obviously. Now we're going to need 45 mils, which is 1.5 ounces. So that should be to that line there. Okay, that's the first one. Next one is the bourbon, the cask-proof bourbon. What does cask-proof mean, Jay?
Cask-proof means it's over 100 proof or over 50 ABV.
And there it is. It says 101 proof. And that is 22.5 mil, which is 3/4 of an ounce, which I do believe is that line there. There we are. Lovely stuff. Can you just use, if you haven't got bourbon, can you just use scotch in this?
I wouldn't necessarily go with scotch in it, but I don't suppose there'd be too much of an issue if you went with a slightly lesser bourbon.
No, okie dokie. That's good to know. What have we got left? Lemon juice. Right. The first thing, if you're doing this, so you're not using loads of lemons, the first thing you want to do is you want to take a swath off this, which is just a strip of the skin, because you're going to need this for the essential oils. If you've got a particularly sharp peeler, don't do it in the air, because I've taken my skin off a couple of times. So let's get a nice, there we go. Happy with that, Jay?
Pop that to one side.
Pop that to one side. Lovely and sharp still. Right, so we need 15 mils of, no, we don't need, 30 mils we need. Right way round.
It's an ounce.
That's 1 ounce, which I believe is all the way to the top of that little one there. So let's see if I can get it all in there. Most of it. One little drop lost. You can, of course, do this in advance. In fact, I'd probably advise that you do this in advance. Lovely stuff. Pop that there. That goes in. Next one we've got is 5 mils of simple syrup. I can't measure it in that, so I'm going to use a teaspoon. You can just use a normal teaspoon. We've got little measuring spoons. And I happen to know that the third biggest one is 1 teaspoon. I can get the lid off. And that's your simple syrup done. Now we get to the fun bit, don't we? So this is, again, I would recommend that you do this in advance. This could go horribly, horribly wrong. We need 15 mils of egg white. So that is 1/2 ounce, which is, what is that? That's the second line up there. So I'm going to try and do it. We're. He's not going to do anything. It's going to be me. I'm going to try it. So I'm going to try and do this direct from the egg. We'll see what happens. Come on. Come on. Come on.
Hey.
I thank you very much.
Been better than rehearsal, didn't it?
We've never done rehearsal. What do you think of that? That's the first time I've done it. Straight in there. Lovely stuff. Right. It's the dry shake, isn't it?
It is a dry shake.
Is it a dry shake?
It is a dry shake.
So that's going to, right, so we're going to pour that into there. This is going to lodge on top. Just to let you into a little secret, Jason thinks my shaking is rubbish. So we're about to find out. I also think it's rubbish, but I'm not a professional barman, so there we are. You ready?
Hands on top and bottom.
Hands on top and bottom. How long are we doing this for?
As much energy as you've got, because this is where the froth will come from.
Okie dokie. Are you ready? That's my mic. Pretend that didn't happen. I don't care if this is rubbish. I really don't care. Surely that's enough.
All right, yeah, let's give it a try.
Okay, let's put the mic back on. Get on there. Right. So now what do we do, Jay?
We had some ice.
We add some ice. Right. Let me just. There we are. Oh, it's nice and frothy.
Lovely.
Oh, it smells amazing.
Oh, there you go.
You won't come on camera, will you? Right. Some ice. No, you can't get that in there.
Okay.
I'm going to do it. So how many do we think? So
I don't know.
What?
Half a dozen?
Half a dozen. 3, 4, 5, 6. Back over there. My hands were slippy. Right, back on with the top.
Good 15 seconds.
Good 15 seconds. There goes the mic.
Maybe put it on your right side.
I can't though, can I? Because you've got the one with the clip. Oh, that's cold.
I reckon that'd do you.
If you've never done this, it does get exceptionally cold. That's the whole point. Yeah, I know. Right. So what we're doing now? Are we gonna strain that into the?
Going to strain that into the glass over a large ice cube.
Right. Over a large. There it is. So that's warmed up a little bit. We've lost a bit of the frosting on there. So when you do this at home, probably a good idea to take it out at the last minute. Obviously, we can't do that here. Right. One nice large ice cube, nearly dropped, but not quite. And the strainer. Are you ready?
Yes. Oh, digging the colour.
Yeah. Is that meant to have more froth on the top, do we think?
I don't know. You got a bit of froth. Shake it out. That's where you.
Yeah, it's a little bit.
Yeah. Super.
Into the. Do we bother to?
It's just a garnish, so I just pop it on top.
Pop it on top. There we go. That's your Amaretto Sour. Am I trying it first?
Why not?
Right, let's give it a go. It smells lovely. It smells really good. I didn't think I was going to like this.
It is one of my favourites.
This is lovely. Mm. Sometimes we refer to some of the cocktails as being quite adult in that they're really strong alcoholic wise. That's going much more towards the kind of poppy end.
It is. It's a lot. It's smooth.
Oh, I love that lemon.
Yeah, the lemon's coming through.
That's really nice. All right. Give it back. We've got to finish off. There you go. That's your Amaretto Sour. Thank you very much for watching. Obviously, enjoy your alcohol responsibly. If you've got any comments, I'm sure you will do, then do pop them into the boxes below or whatever it is. Otherwise, you can pop it on a postcard like in the Blue Peter days, but it will never find us because we're not going to give you our address. Thank you very much and take care of yourself. Bye-bye.